So I'm Tara Anastasi, and I'm the mother of Stella Maria, a 16-month-old daughter. It was now about noon, and darkness came over the whole land until 3 p.m. because of an eclipse of the sun. Then the veil of the temple was torn down the middle. Jesus cried out in a loud voice, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit." And when he had said this, he breathed his last. I think it was interesting, so when he got put on the cross at noon, it was mostly, there was a suffering of just walking up to the hill, carrying that cross. And he had a big cross. And basically the sins of the world, right, were on his shoulders. I know you can't look like relief, but it looks like relief. There's a sense of loss, but in a good way, where you just relieve that you've been, your baggage has been taken, your cross has been, lifted up. It looks like, loving a little bit more. It looks like, I think with my daughter, when the patience runs a little bit thin because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, it's a hug. It looks like that. It's just surrender. I'm going to be awake for an hour. Just embrace it. Love her. She can't help it, So it just looks like, it looks like leaning in. It looks like coming closer to someone as opposed to distancing. And it's okay, because I think when it says take your last breath, you're taking the last breath of like the current state of you to take a new breath as a new state of you. So in that surrender, you get to actually start fresh and have someone, God, hold your hand through the next steps. And that's the only way you can come out of these things. So it happens in joy. I think joy brings you to a breaking point as well, because it is overwhelming. Suffering does, and just kind of like desperation, and you just don't know what else to do. A baby is so helpless and vulnerable. I think she is exploring, but she has to surrender to us. She's tired, she's hungry, she's cranky, and I have to do all the things that help her get through that. And I feel like she feels the feeling of hunger, but if she wants to do this instead and I go to feed her, she'll fight me until she's like, actually, I am hungry. And then she'll just surrender to it. She'll surrender to the naps. Finally, she'll surrender to, everything we need to do to help her not be vulnerable, to be healthy and happy. I think as she gets older, that trust we're building now, she'll be able to surrender to us easier, because she knows that we are there when she does surrender, as opposed to, I need your help, I surrender, and then you just fall on the ground because no one's there to help you. You need to build the trust now.